like, comment, share, and subscribe.
They appear.
No, you're wrong.
That's why you were like, you are the sibling. No.
That's what I was asking.
You know, we can introduce our name.
Okay. We are sorry. So Free the You, these are the founders, and it actually aims to create unique and trendy streetwear that represents the African culture and heritage. And the brand has been featured in various fashion shows and has also gained recognition for its innovative designs. They're saying they are not the names I mentioned, so I'm just going to allow them to introduce themselves again. So you, on my left.
Yeah, my name is Kweku Maposh, S with the $sign, you know, co-founder of Free the You.
Kweku Maposh, S with the $sign.
The Maposh, you see, M-A-P-O-S-H, the S is...
That's your real name on your birth certificate?
No, my birth certificate.
You see online.
That's my classroom name, you know.
So that's what I mentioned?
No, that's not even my classroom name, please.
Hey.
I'm giving you my stage name.
Your $sign. And then you are... So Kweku.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'm Kelly Foley, known as Kelly.
Now they do baby I am on Pemamudi and the Mamoni view.
That's my name, Kelly Foley.
Kelly Foley.
I know at the end, I can call it no because that's the name that
Jumano.
I see.
Can't run away from it.
And you on my right?
My name is Joelle.
Joelle.
Black Fabia.
Now I wish I had an AKA too because what's this? Anyway, guys, so let me ask you though, who amongst you is the most stylish?
I feel like everybody has their style, you know.
But at least one of you, they only say they never go wrong with anything. Or when you go out, people say, oh.
No, it depends. Though. Sometimes I take the glory, sometimes he takes the glory, sometimes
And the most creative?
I mean, you know, like he's the creative director, I'm the designer, he's the head of operations.
So then
we end up always working
together, like
Hey, ask some of your models, Visa. Tell a Brago. Are you the guys not from Tema?
The bragging part is coming. Don't worry.
After conversation, the best start.
And the best dancer?
The best dancer.
Get used to dance, but now you can't dance.
They're getting way too much.
Oh, really? So you people there, you can shake body.
I dance, but you know, I'm not a dancer.
You know, when we were playing on my piano, like when we are in the club or something, it comes up. Yeah, we shake body small.
Who is the biggest foodie? One the pedia and the power.
The slim one. The slim one.
I can relate. Don't worry. I can. And then who is the most organized? You like your things to be done in a certain way, and you know everything prim and proper. Who is that person? I'm suspecting one, but I'm not going to mention it.
So always all my.
Oh, it's you. I was thinking you.
I'm
thinking for myself now.
But for me,
I would have.
I think with that, I'll give it to my coach because he always makes sure everything is done.
And their bottom person pan is who? If everyone is going this way, the two of you are going there. One person says
that one varies. Obiani ni season, obiani more number season. Seasonal. It's na interview when season interview. Nya office you cool no the season bar like oh shit.
So wait, the biggest risk taker.
I think it's Joey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you choose
I attacked the Ghanaian media some time ago.
Ah, it's you,
It's me.
With the loudest voice.
I was in a train to Paris and I saw some stuff I didn't like, you know.
Right.
But
and then what happened?
is a place for that, you know.
I know, you just went to rant.
Yeah.
How was the response?
It was great.
So you got what you wanted?
I was eating croissant and...
Oh, shit, you today.
So also sound up there. Yeah, we're from Tema.
So how did you all meet? Because I actually thought, you know, you two were siblings. But now that you're saying you all just, how did you meet? How did all of this start?
Childhood friends, you know.
From what age? I know how Tema is.
No Tema, right? So yeah, even if you're in community 4 or 1,
and 7 and
8 or 12,
So it was school or just the neighborhood?
So the neighborhood and also school. R.I.P. to Shays. So like he passed away last 2 years. The co-founder too. He used to live in Community 7.
Okay, my hood.
That's the C right here.
Yeah.
Oh yes, we see you.
We're in the same primary school, and then we
what
changed.
School?
Republic Road.
Okay.
And I changed to St. Paul. He also changed, but I didn't know where the school he went to. Then straight forward to senior high school. I ended up in the same school with Joey. That's a Bridge Tech.
Right.
Joey was my senior a year ahead.
Oh.
The boarding life wasn't my life, you know. So I had
They
to
gave him
change.
a Greek in school.
I was like, I wanted to
By
study
this time,
art.
John Dumelo too, I know
I'm like,
it's
nah, I should do Greek. I'm like, nah.
Like by now you there, John Dumelo in back.
No, Charlie,
You there for we all.
Yeah, I wanted to, study building and construction
And
or
they said
visual
that.
art. But
Oh, great,
there were
not the point
changes.
yet.
No, I'm say yes, so I should do that great because they need more.
They need more farmers.
More farmers, but that's good.
Then I was like, nah, that's not my field. Me, I like to feel free and do whatever that I want to do.
And
Free
so
to
you
do.
moved.
So I changed the school. And, my mom didn't want to help me, so I did it myself. So she
Wow.
wasn't even talking to
Stubborn.
me for like a month. I moved to Chemu. It worked properly. And Chemu, that was when I met Chase again and Mapoch. They were my juniors. I was ahead of them a year or two. Then, with the passion for the fashion and the art, so we started taking Joey and I, even though I left that school, when it's vacation or
You link
when
up.
Joey come, we link up. So with the passion, so we've been seeing a lot of fashion, fashionistas, musicians, rocking the designers, looking fly, and we love that. So we started taking pictures like that, and I saw Shays and Mapoch also doing the same thing too. So it was when Joey completed 2013, I completed 14, and Mapoch and Shays 15. So when they were about to finish they were like,
This is a
that's
SS.
Mapoch, yeah. That
The
was
2015 you mentioned.
Chemu Senior High School.
Mususao.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's just about doing this.
I walked to Chemu because I was a creator. I was a creator, so I was always walking.
I feel you, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Then so we actually linked up. I have a mate in St. Paul too called PM Boache. Back then he wanted to be a photographer. See, that's our content guy, and he wanted to learn the photography too. So I was like, okay, you just take the phone, take the pictures like this. We all link up together, take the pictures. We put the clothes in our backpacks, go to a nice location. We take the pictures. Our peers be like, you guys are not serious. What are you trying to do?
Wow.
Yeah, all sorts of names. Some call us scammers, because you guys taking pictures in Ghana, but in Ghana, that's not the
packaging,
mission.
settings.
We're actually trying to tell the world that Africa or Ghana is not a place for hunger or war or anything. But
Right.
there's a lot of creativity out here too.
Beautiful.
International media, all they show about Africa is war, hunger. Yeah. So that was our first.
So who had the
mission.
business idea though to actually turn all of this into a serious business for the world to see?
No, it was like a collective decision, because people
At
really
what
like our
point,
pictures.
what happened? What was that break that made you think, oh,
No, our
okay.
pictures were going viral. I'm like,
Going
but we were still
viral.
broke. So why don't we just sell something?
We
to
just
them,
make
you
our
know?
own clothes.
Yeah.
Why don't we instead of we wearing all these foreign brands and people okay,
let's do our
started making it
And where did the fans come from?
The name we gave for the collective is Troll Like You. We wanted to do our own magazine, Troll Like You. So that was the name. But we realized, all of our Facebook posts and Instagram, we put hashtag Free the Youth. And we realized people love that name. So our first t-shirt, we just did a Free the Youth.
Free the youth.
Free the
We
Youth.
made it for ourselves. We didn't even know it was gonna be like this.
And all of this was happening in Tema, right?
Tema.
You hadn't even penetrated the Accra market.
Before Bona was
And you
our-
were
our
okay
first
with it?
model.
I was in university, so I was in Accra. So when the guys come, we meet in Accra. We go to fashion shows, Glades Fashion Week.
Yeah.
All those.
Oh, I like your spirit though, because I know how it is in Tema, and I always say, I'm not even saying that Tema is some way though, but seriously, if I hadn't moved to Accra, I don't think I would have done so much.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the
You know,
competition
when
no
Tema,
day.
it gets to-
Seven.
We are always advising
seven,
our
the
friends to
station,
come to
no.
Accra.
Yeah, like you're
advise all
there.
of them to move to Accra.
And until you actually move here, you realize you are not even doing anything at all, because now you
Exactly.
come and you see that people are clearing it way more than you thought.
Yeah.
Real
So
though,
I like that
facts.
you guys didn't even stop yourself, and you know how they were calling you names and things.
Of course.
For me, I go home and they're like, "Good day, bye bye, oh dear, oh sorry, oh
You're
that's all
qualified to
about." Yeah,
Uba crown na so jina
I know,
wasa na ko.
and they kind of hate it too, you know.
Yeah, but it's not fun though.
But one thing I realized is,
Yeah.
it's not just Tema. It's actually I think it's a neighborhood or it happens mostly everywhere where you grew up from,
Yeah, in the
But
whole.
you know, about 4, 7, 8, and 9 is more
Then they
like
did the
the
talk, so I
streets.
feel you.
that one there,
I
Yeah,
feel
by
that one
11,
there.
12, That's
They
like
are
that.
calm.
I'll
So
be
this
so,
one
yeah.
they'll go to Yonki in the vacation.
I swear to God, and you're in the
The
neighborhood just
47
chatting.
178 and 9, you know, when you're even talking in your room, the neighbor might even hear you.
People they hear
So wait,
conversation.
so where did you get the money from? Who funded it?
Nobody found
Nobody
it.
funded
Y'all
it.
like
It's
came
Susu.
together
It
and
was a
decided.
little
We
right?
did
Congress.
Susu. We all came together with some few money,
Yeah.
printed few t-shirt. As Joey said, it was actually for us.
Okay.
You know, beef for Bona, right?
Hmm.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
even hollered me. I thought he was even in Ghana. I wanted to bring him on the show.
It's
but-
Ghana. It's
Yeah,
Ghana.
yeah.
Oha, Waba.
Yeah,
Oh, around.
Why you have my dream back in the day, YFM? The type of people they are like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
But I just want them to do better before they come. You understand?
Yeah.
Like do
Beef
more.
for Bona is best.
Only the SS or Iraq, Accra.
Oh, Ababa.
I see that one.
dropping you banger.
Then,
crown.
He will be here.
Benze. It's going crazy.
Feeling the
Beef for
Benz.
Bona and Kwesiata, they
Yeah.
were wearing it. And
So how's it going? You know, you guys started this small with the t-shirts. Now it's like full wears, right? I see all of this. I saw Tonto wearing 1B. I said,
Tonto
hey,
did
ice cream.
Tonto,
No,
the
your
man for seven.
egg seller.
Yeah.
So wait, so now you're known, you're big.
Yeah.
What's the direction?
Yeah.
What are you planning to do?
Okay.
Yeah, I was saying like now the brand has grown to become like a clothing brand, a creative agency, and a foundation, like an NGO.
Yeah.
So like these three like bodies of three that you work hand in hand. So like the brand is like what you see, like the photos, editorials, pictures.
Yeah.
The creative agency, we are into music now. We're about to like release our album of like multiple songs. Yeah, we have
So
like
the fashion brand is working and
That's
you're
it.
moving to music.
It's
Yeah.
not, we are
That
not
was
moving
three
to
of you.
music. It's all part of.
it's
It
all
was
like
part,
yeah,
okay.
it's
all
working together. So we have like a couple
But we
songs
hardly
with
mentioned
Chance the
it.
rapper,
Okay.
Vic Mensa, Fuse OGD, Black Sheriff, Loj, and couple
But wait,
more.
why the need to add this one though? Because it was already there?
Because that's what we already do it, but we didn't make it a work. Like we already work with artists all the time, you know. So we had to do like a creative agency where like we register our label to record an album. Because like since the brand grew with music, like we can't leave music out of it. So we always try to incorporate music in everything we do.
How are you selling the merch?
Yeah.
We have online and we have store, and then we give some stores to outside for them to wholesale.
mostly we do pop-ups too.
Yeah.
So like you have them there as in plenty, and then when someone needs, you just have it, you take them over.
It's like
How's
we
production
have
like from the beginning to the end, the finished product?
So I think with the design, anybody picks an inspiration for wherever we come from. Like I go to town, I get an inspiration, I bring it on board, we give it to Joey. Joey develops it, put it back into the group. We all share our ideas, and then if it's good to go out, it goes out, and then we produce certain quantity. And then with that quantity, we plan, okay, with this quantity, we are going on tour with this. This is going to go to the shop. This is going to go to online. So, we factor all of this into it before, we print out, we print out the quantities. So, yeah, so it's not that the stocks are there and then we are going on tour. We just, before the production, before everything, we just, okay, yes, well, we have a plan. So this way is going, this one is going. So when it comes, we just take some, we go to wherever we do.
And then you sell everything, and then you move on.
Yes.
So which one sells faster, the stores or online?
Lately it's been the online, because we've gone
You
to
posted.
US store, Europe store, so the brand is now international. So I feel like the website is going crazy. But during November, December, the store
is crazy.
The store is choked.
That's like our
Seasons.
biggest month,
Seasons.
Yeah. And the pop-up system also works for us. So our first pop-up was in 2017.
Local house.
From there to now, I think we have about more than 20 pop-ups in total.
Now around the world, we have like over 47 successful pop-ups.
Oh, okay, times two.
Yeah.
And the models, where do you get them? Are they friends, or you actually
some
all
of these
pay
are
and then?
Model
Some are
ourselves, use our
friends, some to
friends,
pay
our
them, like some to have family, like
That's all like stuff we run through the agency. So modeling, music, DJing. We have a group of photographers, videographers. We just shot a campaign for Jordan, for the Jordan 4 tenders. It was a global campaign. So that's like what we do with our agents. We shoot campaigns.
So all this is you,
Yeah.
And you're okay with it? You don't think you need a better structure like management above
you know,
to
Nah,
just
you have a
take
better
care of these things
structure.
because you are the talent.
No, but then the brand is still growing, so all of this is going to grow, and it will get to a point where you don't even need to speak to Joey to get something done. But for right now, we have the vision. We know how the things should look like.
So you want
just
to
have
keep it
get
at that.
involved.
Have you had
And
offers
also,
from,
like we didn't go to school to learn all this. So while we are doing this, it's a process. We're going through to learn it ourselves too,
Yeah.
But you haven't had offers from anyone, wanting, just requesting to manage the brand properly or in a better way.
We've had a lot of deals.
And
Some
what
have
do
been
you say?
in and
We've been come
gone,
and go,
you know.
Yeah.
Some have been in and gone.
It didn't work?
Because at the end of the day, it's our vision and what we want.
Yeah.
If it doesn't go on like that,
I wouldn't say it didn't work, but we have our direction, and sometimes people don't understand the direction you want to go to. So you're just like, oh, bro, we can't.
But it's also not a bad thing to listen to others. Maybe there's a better one, or you can actually just merge.
Nah, sometimes you can listen to people, but you listen to people and you feel like you are moving from your direction.
What direction?
You get me? So you just have to, make sure everything aligns.
And to be honest, like mostly people think the basics, like, and one thing about us is like we always trying to do extraordinary or think outside the bracket or do what others are not doing, So when Ato Kelson works with us now, you can even ask him when he comes on board with a decision. It actually takes us more days to decide on what to do because we want to make sure no one is doing that or it falls in our plan or in our strategy before we go ahead.
What is the main challenge running such a business, fashion-wise, also looking at the trends and styles that come and go? What is your challenge?
With me, with the logistics, because I handle logistics, head of operations and logistics. So with me on my side, I feel like, you can produce, you manufacture a clothes worth, $1,000, or let's say 1,000 Ghana, and then you come to Ghana and you pay shipping times 3, like $3,000,
right.
And then how do you expect to sell the clothes? You feel me? So these are some of the challenges, I do face.
Because it affects price after, and then the customer
and then
complains.
People say FTY is expensive, but they don't know they don't know what happens at the back door. You feel me? And then also we don't have Ghana are finishing. We don't have, production company here where, we can just go in and like, produce this for me to get the same quality.
Right.
Because right now I'm competing with brands outside. You feel me? So I need to match the quality standards.
Yeah.
So right now that I'm not getting my quality standard, I need to go produce outside. So I feel like the government should, look into getting, production companies in Ghana. Because right now the kids, what they are doing is crazy. Just imagine you have a very big warehouse where all the kids can run their production. It's gonna be crazy. Like the street scene in Ghana is gonna go very crazy. So
we need more streetwear brands because we don't want it to be like a monopoly market where like everything is free there. We need like it to be like an industry where people come in, they can have like various varieties of like.
And I think the OGs should also give the young ones the chance.
Well, what does that mean? There's no OG sitting on your necks or saying.
we didn't get anybody to invest in us, but
But would you if someone wanted to, if somebody was interested?
Nah, that one we are talking about a lot of zeros.
And you don't think anyone can afford that?
Oh, they can afford. We've been getting it, but you still relax.
They can't afford it because at the end of the day, they send that money to some people that won't even get a job done in like today's, in a new generation. And mind you, like this, excuse me to say, these old heads can't even use TikTok. But these kids know how to do that and make it nice and fun,
So when you say the OGs should allow you, what do you mean? What are they doing that you feel
in so many, not only fashion, let's say even in like art directional. Let me give an example.
Yeah.
With the Ghana Music Awards, VGMA, mostly every year at the end of the event, you see a lot of complaints, right? Supposing they get the young ones on board, trust me, like they're gonna kill that shit, like. Different ideas, different, innovation, and even make it like, the world standard. Yeah.
So they are stopping you.
And it's not even that per se. You know, some kid want to pursue different, you know, career. Like he wants to be a graphic designer, he wants to be a musician. But you know, our old heads though, they are gonna be like, you can't do this, blah 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 blah. But
I think it's just the school factor, getting education, and then doing what you want. Because in the end, if it doesn't work for you here, you can still fall back on what you learned. So they mean well.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's how you approach it. Don't make it look like and yet.
Now some also bana wo looky some way anyhow. Me as your mother, so me concerned kaka.
Say obana person nyuma. Okay, nyum, but you can still keep your looks. Like the way you approach it.
I don't know, they be somewhere rough. I don't know, say they be looking rough.
They are looking clean.
Nah, see, Bena boy, mama na any man.
They looking clean.
Nobody make the right decisions.
Yeah, make my boy more a payday clean. Like more artists look clean.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, now you can't say that
because technology advanced, so we are exposed to a whole lot of stuff. So I feel like that's the part where there's a problem. But I feel like there should still be like
are your parents not happy with what you're doing?
Oh, they are really happy. They are
really happy
now, but it wasn't like that before.
At the beginning, they didn't understand it, you know. But we made sure
we made a statement.
Yeah. Just say, and one person we yes, and one say, parents say, yeah, this is possible because if or no, are you concerned, at least you people now have been able to.
So be most on tea better than nah, share. And your main show be on your way, their main show be.
Yeah, you know.
But meanwhile, you could have seen the bigger picture of that and said training be also mentorship.
Time now you won't nanya man nessa. So you should understand and take your time with the parents.
Exactly, and then they also should take their time with us because every day we have kids coming in complaining, having this kind of complaints, and me saying free to you like. Yeah, you two yes, me two after coffee and mommy say copies. So into photo it doesn't really go into them and they say we're 250.
But there are so many struggling artists too. So if you as a parent, you're seeing your child who's been doing music for the past 5 years still struggling. I mean, come on, you still want them to go back to school, but they until when?
So right now,
time because there's way too many struggling, especially in Tema.
You know Polo G, the rapper from America,
right?
When he actually started doing the music, what you know what the mom did? She went to study, like how to manage a kid doing the music, and it really worked for them. And now they are making money, they are living good. So I feel like sometimes the load shouldn't be just on the kid. Okay, if this is what the kid wants to do, okay, fine. The parents can't do it. Okay, you know how I remember when we were kids, they would be going to some extra classes and all of that. If so, there's some extra classes or any mentorship for the kid to on that career, that could help or that can help. Yeah.
There are many ways of killing the cat, but don't.
Sometimes Accra also the no person, me say be anya kwan no. Your parents no be me Accra say because we have stories of people wanting to be a certain person and then in the end parents said no, but now they don't regret even doing it. You see, you mentioned the 000s, and then you said you have had offers from investors. But you're like, nah. What are you afraid of? That someone will just invest money and then take the brand and run away with it?
No, it's not about being afraid.
So
it's just
what
about,
is it?
The brand hasn't grown to the capacity for us to bring an investor on board. We want it to grow to a point.
Right now, explain.
That part now, because at the end of the day, Uber free the youth. You're not just coming in for just the clothing. You're not just coming in for the clothing
movement.
It's like it's a whole 360 thing. Like it's a whole journey we are embarking on, and then Obi discover Rema. No political quick, and then the sign you leave the story behind.
Okay.
You feel me? And then we still want to carry the story. Even if it's only 100 million, then back, and I still want to carry the story ahead. Okay. But Obi discovering my own chain for story. He's just willing to, get the job done and multiply their money. And then we're not looking at that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Because at this point, we can produce our own clothes, we can shoot our own campaign, we can travel, we can rent our own hotel. Like, we can do everything on our own. So.
Really,
Yeah.
That's the best way you can create.
I feel like it's going to come. But at the time that it will come, we've already established ourselves. Into Uber and pen and
Okay.
Me, I'll give you my
But the open I catch me as an investor, some on my plan, Kakra. So
Exactly, but I never did me get best 72 there, best 30.
Okay,
Exactly.
but now if someone
But you see
comes
at
in and
your
it's
bar,
like 70, 30, then
exactly.
you don't want it. What
No,
about
no.
50-50?
No, I want to have upper hand because at the end of the day, me not make a story, you know. I know how I'll tell the story best. So you just have to give me the platform. Like you giving me the platform, it's like 70-30. And it's like, me not more upper hand over everything going on.
No, run me through the story you talk about with Free the Youth, okay?
Yeah.
So if I come in as an investor, what is the process like that you would want me to run with?
Oh, that one I didn't move for business. Like business.
No,
business
not
in-
like that side. No, but I would also there's a story.
Yeah.
So you just want people to understand
story-
that
the
this
story
is
for
what
the
it is.
brand.
So yeah.
You
so
know where we
there's-
maybe are free, like where we are from. People don't get opportunity
Yeah.
to do certain stuff, and then we always want to give back to the community. We always want to empower people. We always want to make sure, like, you know, the youth are able to, you know, utilize their talent and make it out there.
Okay.
But if investor comes in, like all of this part is gonna, you know, they're gonna turn their ears to all of this,
Okay.
all of these things that we are trying to do. So that's where it becomes a problem. We are no longer preaching freedom. You are just trying to make money.
Yeah, fast fashion. Yeah, we enter
An
fast
example
fashion.
like this really mostly happens to these musicians, you know. Maybe if a rapper they come up, you know, with the hunger vibes, the music is different, you know. People love it. But sometimes when these labels comes in, they give you like within 2 years, I need 3 projects before
Yeah.
end up rushing doing music and
Okay.
they start fading. You know, it's kind of like similar.
Okay.
They don't preach. They don't preach the time I come with them. They don't preach that kind of message again. Right now, it's just, you know, me kind of like,
And you guys are drawing inspiration from the art and culture. You're digging into the heritage and everything.
exactly.
So, with that being said, when an investor comes and we feel like, okay, it's time to bring an investor on board, because we want to open a store in Tokyo, we want to open a
Okay.
store in New York,
Okay.
then we'll bring you our numbers. This is what we have already done. This is what we want, you know, and you only get 30% or some percentage.
Mo dey move say base simo.
Oh, nah.
And
What's investor? What is CC for?
Dinner soon. Like,
What's
dinner
investor
soon.
now?
Invest
What's
and the
CC
point.
for?
Yeah, it's necessary, simple.
the name,
But all
just
told you
the
need their
name alone,
life
free the
changing money.
youth is. And yes, you be able to make you can't pay for it. You understand?
You don't have a store of your own, right?
We have a store of our
Your-
Liberation
your own
Road,
store.
just before Golden Tulip.
Okay.
The FBM Bank.
Right.
We are inside that premises.
So there's a Free the Youth store.
Yes, right
And
now
then
if
you
you go
also
there.
give it to other shops
Exactly,
to
outside,
sell.
outside.
And then from
Internationally.
time to time, there's just that. So in Ghana, they have to come to your
Yeah.
store.
We have
You have only one
Local,
concept store
because
that's,
they've
local
been
house.
riding with us from day one, you know.
Oh.
Where's
Where's that?
She actually gave us a space for our fair.
In Tema?
No,
no,
Accra.
Local street.
Local street.
Yeah.
What's the name of the store?
Local
Local.
house.
Local
It's just
house.
on the same road as the Supres being. If you are going to the stadium.
Yeah, the Chinese
The Kingdom
restaurant,
boost,
yeah.
that old Kingdom.
And then your store
Is on the
is on the
Liberation Road.
Liberation Road before Golden Tulip, now Lancaster
Exactly,
Hotel.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
opened Monday to Saturday?
Tuesday to Sunday
Tuesday to Sunday.
Sunday open 12 to 6. like
And then
after
Monday, Tuesday to Saturday,
from 10 to 8.
10 a.m. to 8.
8.
Wow. So I can just go there now.
So see how you
And
do.
get-
Yeah, you see the boys.
And then there's a pop-up every other time. But why do you want to just stick to the local? Because of the day one thing? You don't want, no one has, approached you to want to sell?
What we stated is local. They have different kind of people.
Kind of
Okay.
customers,
Ah.
And we have
Okay, okay.
certain pieces that we
Not
keep
just
for
like
them, yeah.
Ghanaians, diaspora, Nubia, from
And
all
also,
the
you know,
walks.
if you can, like, since you started this interview, you realize there's like we like unity and
Yeah.
coming together to work. And Local has been supporting young creatives and all that. And if she has opened a like department store like that, why not support with our merch too? You know,
Yeah.
we have some pieces there too. Yeah.
Wow. So
Shout
you've
out to
done
Stephanie.
shows,
You know, love.
Yeah,
Shall you-
we
have you
did
done-
Europe tour.
Like
Yeah.
what shows?
fashion,
No, we've not.
runway. You
have.
haven't.
Down-
Is it in the
it's
pipeline?
Old. When the brand began,
Anyway,
we
but
did Accra
Cecilia-
fashion. But now, right now, we having.
Okay, but you plan to do yours
Yeah.
because you mentioned the glitz.
Yeah, that was like way when we
Yeah,
started.
but
yeah.
now that you're out there, I've heard about you. Other people have heard about you. You're big.
Yeah, we
Do you plan
plan to block
do
some
that?
few
I think it would
roads
be
in
nice
Accra.
though.
But we don't want to do the traditional fashion.
No,
now.
yeah,
Where
we
people
we
models
no,
will
no,
come.
no, we don't want to do that one. We really want to do it and make it look like, people go to Paris Fashion Week. People, okay, yeah, Ghana Fashion Week. Accra Fashion Week, like something is happening. You feel me? We want to bring everybody to Ghana to come experience our culture. So if you are doing it, you have to do it properly. Because
That's
we
what
have
we need.
that's it. So we
As
just
you
want to
said,
take our time.
the name is even bigger than
Yeah.
just the clothes. You know, it's deeper than clothes. We do a lot of things. More than the
And collaborations,
But we
the
do-
chance the rappers and all of those
Yes,
people
sir.
have been wearing. Who is wearing those ones? The superstars.
So the free they use, we have Rema, we have Kendrick
I
Lamar,
saw
we have
Rema.
Ira Star, we have Odumodu Black, Thames, JID,
It's a
ASAP,
Nigerian thing, huh?
Lance
Nigerian
Fox,
Your
Omale,
people. That's like you're looking your
001.
people. You're looking.
Nigeria is our biggest market in Africa, no doubt.
So the Sax and the
Stonebwoy.
Pink Promises and the.
Oh, them today are
Stonebwoy.
supporting, but I'm just telling you about numbers, you know. Like,
Hey, we are
numbers.
sorry. We are sorry.
Big shout out to Stonebwoy,
How
the
did those
medical.
How
That's
did those
Stonebwoy.
ones happen though? Like you called management from
No, they
Thames to Ira
no,
to
they say
They
Rema.
pan a ton.
They buy
see the
themselves
work.
though.
Yeah.
They buy.
And these people are people that like ride or die for us, you know. They'll come to our event, they'll come to our party, like they're in our community. Like all these people are married.
You don't get the same vibe from your fellow.
Ghanaian artists.
We
Oh
get-
no,
we
we
get.
get. But then you, if you are matching with the Nigerians, I feel like because the
Oh.
brand grew around Nigerians, so it's like the Nigerians are more.
Yeah.
But the Ghana industry has started to pick up, so let's
But I
see.
know home sweet home. They've been showing us the home support from time.
You know.
I am so impressed and so excited. Like the fact that you guys are from Tema. And, like,
You know, right?
I'm emotional. Like I'm just watching all of you and I'm just wow.
Oh my
from
God.
Tema. But people don't know, like it's something. I don't know. People say, "Are you guys from Tema?"
Yeah.
From Road Tema.
Me, I didn't know. It was when I was chatting with your boy
Yeah,
after
from
here.
Blue
Then
Tema.
Oh,
I
yeah,
saw
from
Tonto.
Tema.
Why you don't even know us on the street? Not
No, I know on the street, but I thought it was Danso man.
No.
Not in Tema, no. I left Tema like 2007.
Hey,
Eh,
stayed in
I
Danso man though
ran
for 4
away.
years.
Yeah, I
Like
thought
you see me, even
Danso
though I
man.
live in 4, you see me come to 1.
Now, sir. Now, sir. Now,
now you can be free there.
For real.
Charlie.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
right now
blue.
you guys are there, you're still doing, but there's still more room. Are there things you want to improve with the brand?
Yeah, I mean, like for the brand, we always try to improve our quality. Even though like people really like our quality now,
Yeah.
we still want to improve our quality. So we want to improve the quality in terms of like content and like product, and also we're gonna have like a permanent place where kids can just come in.
Yeah, like a creative hub.
Creative hub.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And then also we want the government to also get involved in certain stuff we do, because I feel like the creative scene in Ghana is dying, and then they need that.
That's for that one. I think all the creatives.
Because
have
right
been
now the
talking,
international
and we
people are
hoping-
stealing us from
Yeah,
Ghana.
yeah.
They are saying we are an international brand, so I don't know.
But do you get complaints from some of your customers? Have you?
Oh, of course.
Has
that one-
anyone
Yeah,
even
they-
given you feedback that was very
Yeah.
constructive?
But
I think it's good for the job too. So
Yeah.
It's good, you know.
for the job.
It's like what's it called? Like this TV or this remote can the batteries in the remote can be just positive and
Yeah.
positive and negative.
But like
That makes it work.
for our local customers, some of them just started following the brand. They just
Yeah.
feel like this just came out of the.
Yeah.
But we've been doing this for
So
like
it's
8
price
years.
they
you know?
complain about.
Yeah.
No, with the pricing thing there, I was like I said in our call, excuse me to say, you still come up and when you be just
One
put
process,
outside.
so.
Yeah.
Why there?
Yeah. Okay, if you come to the
God.
shop, we have stuff which is well like 50 CDs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get me? But Obi pa DF,
Oh, no.
so there.
Eddie awarding.
It's either you go in and then you buy what your money can afford. You don't just go in and you see the shiny, you want the shiny one. You feel me?
Right.
So
Back
I
up.
feel like people need to know when and where, like Usika and
But truth be told, it's also because you do a lot of the things outside. So
exactly,
the
because,
cost
you know,
factor.
Yeah, because I'm competing with other brands too.
So do I take it you don't work with local people like artisans?
No, we
craftsmen?
do.
mean, we-
This
we-
ring was made by local
artists.
right?
Okay,
Yeah.
for you. And
And
what's
when we
the
started-
approach
when we
like?
started
Are
our
they
denim
okay?
collection-
Did they stress you out?
Yeah, it was a lot of stress. You know the local ones.
A lot. You know, these are some of the issues. I feel like if we have a very big production company and then we bring in people to come teach them the job, they would be able to learn about it. The person doing it, no, Obia can't train it. That you feel me?
Like, see on YouTube.
See on YouTube, you just try to do something. Yeah, so I feel like if the right person comes in, the right infrastructure also comes in, like creative scene is gonna be crazy because there's a lot of money there. There's one part where the government is not paying attention. But there's that one part too that can turn the country.
Too much.
How was the tour?
It was crazy.
It was crazy.
You run us through the.
Wait, I want to say one thing. Was it the most? No, one thing we realized.
I'm so happy, man. Like
one thing we realize in Ghana, what we do, like people know it, People
I like your energy because there's always people complaining, but you guys like
the energy, right?
Like a lot,
You're not looking back.
Let's
still do.
A lot.
Wow.
Like when we even lost our brother. So many complaints, but nothing stopped
Yeah,
us moving because
I think it's a Tema spirit, really. Nobody will do for you, so we know how it is.
Like, right now, what we have done and what we are doing, no you to anyone that's on the internet or.
Let me blow our horn a bit,
Let me fill in the days, Because what I'm saying that is, like even people that work with the government that in the creative arts field like that gives all this kind of fans, like they know we're doing the work, but all these people, if you don't know them or you don't know anyone to them, they're not gonna give it the fans or they're gonna give it to the wrong people because they know them. Like I feel like that thing needs to stop and give the fans to the right people to do the right work.
Right.
That will also help with the betterment for the country because Nigeria now, even though they have like bad names, you can't go, like lie about their creativity. Like the music is all over the world. Yeah. It's because they're putting the money at the right places in terms of the arts and entertainment. So they should better do that.
All the labels are opening their headquarters, the African headquarters in Nigeria.
Ghanaians are way better than all these other countries. They actually steal from us all the time. Like, by the end of the day, they package you well and send it. Because how do they package you well? It's the fans. They put it in the right place. So it's high time, government put the money in the right places too.
Please blow the horn with the tour. What happened?
So before the tour, we've been in like Business of Fashion. We've been in High Beast. We've been in Vogue like 3 times. We've been in GQ, ID, all the international magazines. We've been inside. We partnered with. We've been in CNN. We partnered with Meta. We partnered with Awake, Soul House, Jordan, TikTok, Nike, everybody. Daily Paper, Sony Music, Spotify, Chance the Rapper.
Yeah.
So like we are an international brand. So we went on our first tour last year in Europe. We did 6 countries. We were supposed to do like more countries, but we didn't have time. So we did 6 countries there, and then the response was crazy. So we were like, no, we got to do an American tour. Yeah. And God being so good, Pharrell reached out to us to work with us on his festival, Something in the Water. Okay. So he worked on our American visas and everything.
Just imagine Pharrell Williams reaching out. It's crazy.
He's Louis Vuitton out.
Exactly. Yeah. He reached out to us. Like, nah.
For his festival.
Nice stuff. Yeah.
So we did the festival, and before we went to America, we actually have
showcasing the clothes.
It was a whole collaboration we did with him.
Yeah,
okay, so you are in there behind the scenes working so that whatever they showcase, you are part of it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now we actually
designed the merch. We actually designed the festival merch.
Yeah, and then they produced it. So it's with the youth in collaboration with.
Yeah. And they produced.
So we did it, and it sold out the first day at the festival in Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
But before we went to the festival, we actually have a big community outside. Wow. So we planned the whole tour of 7 states.
Yeah,
Even the Pharaoh's
So
team was
now
short.
you brought your stuff too.
Of
Ah.
course now.
We were
Of course
traveling.
now. Tell my boys,
So
what
you
are you trying to
finished
tell me? Tell my friend, what are you trying to tell me?
Tema, you bring me to America.
You give me the
come to
visa, I never come America before. You say, make I come one show then go house. Are you kidding me? We utilize
So
the
you finished,
no, but you know one thing. We used Virginia. We used that event as our first,
Oh.
first
pop-up,
stop.
tour
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know the funny thing, the people in charge of like the directors for the festival that reached us, they lived in LA,
Yeah.
and they only invited us to America for the something in the water.
Okay.
Like we got more years visa to go out.
Yeah.
We used the opportunity to do the tour. So after the Virginia Beach, we started moving. They were watching everything. They were
Yeah.
watching. And the last stop was in LA.
They were so
They
proud.
came and they were like, I'm so proud. You guys are even inspired. Like, it's inspiring to watch.
Yeah, you
We
guys
didn't
are
know you guys are coming
so
to do
big.
all this. Like, we just invited you for something in the
Yeah.
water.
And you are doing plenty things in the water.
Exactly.
Bibi was your new
We was so the rampa. Yeah, you sabi binaba.
So,
Wow.
Virginia Beach, we went there. We collab with Pharaoh for something in the water. We went to DC. We collab with Somewhere Official. That's like one of the big stores in DC. We went to New York. New York was so crazy. Like we disturbed the whole city from Thursday to Monday. we did a dinner with Bella on Thursday. We hosted a party on Friday. We did a pop-up on Saturday.
This Soul House.
We did after party. We did Soul House on Sunday.
We went to school to lecture.
Yeah, we went to lecture school on Monday
Oh.
in Bronx. So
Yeah.
it was nice. Then we drove to
Wow.
Atlanta
Okay.
to do a pop-up with Fanny and a party with LVRN. That's like our label we signed to with the music stuff. Then went to Miami. We did a pop-up and party with Afro Nation. We had 2,000 people coming.
Yeah.
And went to Chicago. Shout out
You
to
Obi Patadi Obenya Biatodie.
Obenya.
Go shop, baby,
Online, Obenya.
Wow.
I went to Chicago. We collab with Joe Fresh Goose. He's had the biggest brand there. And we also shout out to Chance the rapper, Vic Mensa, and all the people that supported us whilst we were there. We went
now-
to LA to end it.
Ah,
you're
that's
back
what
home.
he was saying. So
Yeah.
you're back home the rest of the year. What is Free the Youth planning for the
Next
people
month
of
we're going
Ghana?
to Berlin for a festival. Yo, what's the name of that festival?
Hype Fest.
Hype Fest,
yeah.
okay.
So we have like,
And
I
then
think
from
like
there we
3
go
days.
to New York Fashion Week. And then we come back home, we go to South Africa.
Yeah, we're about to start Africa tour too. So
Okay.
this time in South Africa. That's also one of our biggest markets in Africa.
South
But we've
Africa.
never been. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then
Alright.
December we do our event pop up and then
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, if
Do you have a space already, venue?
other stuff.
Oh, you're doing it there. You move out.
Yeah, but
Okay.
fingers crossed, if everything goes well, we are having a very big festival.
Festival
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
gonna have the FTY festival.
And that's
Have-
December.
for the youth. Yeah.
December, January. Beginning
Okay.
of the states. Yes.
Wow,
So,
guys.
yeah, we have
There's
a very.
there's a lot in the pipeline.
What's your staff strength? How many people are you working with now?
Almost like 15 people. But then we
Right.
have representatives.
15.
16.
Because okay, 50, I can say, but 15, 16 there, yeah, it's
Oh, we are young
tight.
brown.
Yeah.
The next year,
Please,
about another
15,
interview. I bet 30 and now 35.
Yeah, but 16 is tight too. Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations, guys. Well
thank
done with the work you've been doing. To think that it's just the three of you, one person will be about
Oh, no,
Oh,
yes,
It
sir.
is.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
We'll be looking out for you. And if they want to connect on social media, it's Free the Youth
Youth
Ghana.
Yeah, Ghana.
I tagged another Free the Youth. I realized that
Oh, the Ayenikes here.
speed.
Oh, the Ayenikes
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, I want
yeah,
to go.
so
I'm
the
not
Ghana.
I don't to be for me or my
Yeah. Then they are collecting all the funds. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
Free
yeah,
the
yeah.
Youth
I'm gonna give you
Ghana.
my.
Free the Youth Ghana. And in saying this, it means that anybody at all, any brand, fashion brand, can also contact you for that creative
course.
aspect of
Of
your
course, yes,
movement.
yeah.
But mind
So
you, we
you
don't
help
just do
them and then
collab
they
with
get paid.
anybody. We don't just do. We have
Yeah,
a
but
lot
you
of
can
collabs.
still
Yeah.
can still look at what they're doing and then
we
help
support,
out in
yeah.
that, and then you still
All
keep
these
doing
other
your own.
every brand in Ghana, we've been to their pop-up before.
Yeah.
We buy,
Yeah.
we support, we wear.
But
we
again,
share.
it's one bit you have a tom ho kakrako.
I believe there's expense.
Oh, why
There's
not?
minimal
Yeah,
there.
that's
Yeah.
that's what you were going to do with Farrell.
Just recently, I'm a bus store, some just
They
come,
can
not
come
even
in,
buying,
yeah.
but
But to be around there,
Shy.
genius.
Right. So Free the Youth Ghana on social media, and then the store is also on the Liberation Road before Lancaster, which was Golden Tulip before.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's open Tuesday to Sunday.
Yes,
and you said
please.
it's only Sunday that you open from
12 to
12
6.
to 6, but Tuesday to Saturday it's
10
8
to 8.
10 a.m. to
8 p.m.
Okay, not 8 to 10. All right, thank you guys for coming.
Thank
it's
you
been
too
good.
much.
But I see it if you're near Bonko.
Oh, so I wouldn't. Come for the association, there are more stories. Your more stories. Stories the guy in here, but you know, we save some for the other time.
But we will be watching you on social media so
Nah,
we can get all the
please do.
updates. But in December, you said it's the big one. So
Yeah, the big
Yeah.
December is always
All
that.
right.
Thank you
We'll keep
guys for
showing
the
love.
support too. And
Thank you for coming.
We'll be
TM
coming here often.
for
We'll be
life.
coming here often.
Again, oh yeah. Maybe December then.
Oh yeah, now.
All right.
Thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.